See, hello, can you hear me okay on Zoom? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can do this if you do this.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool. If it's connected to the smart way. Maybe I should just leave it like this.
Okay. You want to see how loud you can hear me?
Yeah, for sure.
You might want to turn yours down.
I thought you just joined.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's loud enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be.
El sitio solamente venía yo con doña María, que dice que venía a ver si me llenaba una aplicación.
Por ahí está por ahí tiene una de estas oficinas. Sí, María.
Oh,
Yo para que me grabar ello.
no, ella no tiene nada. ¿Estamos para las registraciones?
Sí.
Hasta en la salón de computadoras. Aquí, si quieres puedes seguir a mi compañero de este transmisión. A dónde está María. Okay, we can open it back. Okay. Okay, thank you. Another student. Have the meeting for her as well. We'll probably wait until the student comes in maybe. So they're not too confused when they get in here. That's fine. I'll just take the question. That's fine. No problem. Thank you, Brenda. Time to set level 4. Do you think I should wait a little bit longer?
Yeah, wait till they get it.
Oh, okay. LBC, is this even here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Hi.
The shotgun.
There's.
I
there
think
should
you're
be-
going back
Yeah,
there.
like right by the mat on the right side of the speaker. Or
Oh, wait until, so that's not too loud.
Oh, yeah.
Can you find it? All right. Well, I think we're good to start. So how is everyone doing today? Good. Beautiful weather out today, so I hope we're all enjoying it. So I want to get started with our warm up today. If I could get everyone's attention. So I was thinking that for our warm up today, you guys could write about where would you like to go visit and why. So it could be anywhere in the world. You just need to know why you want to go there. How does that sound? Good? Any questions? Okay, I'll give you guys some time. Albicia, if you want to type your answer on Zoom chat, that would be.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
Just anywhere in the world, where you want to go visit and why.
Why?
Sometime here. Oh, yes, please, write it on a piece of paper, or do you need paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone here need paper? Okay. Do you have extra, do you have paper?
I go over there and see. I can go get some.
Okay, we'll get those for you. Yeah, you're not there. Okay, yeah, we'll go, I have a pen back there, that was for you, or maybe, I think that's something that they're. You've been online, they're giving us all, so make sure if you borrow them to return them. No. There are no pencils, but there's pens. Is the pen okay? No, I just. No, but they're.
Anybody else need paper? Everybody else need?
What you put, you can put anywhere, so any country, any state, city, you can put anything. Anything is appropriate, as long as you can explain why. Yeah. Oh, disconnected. It keeps disconnecting for some reason.
From there.
Mhm.
Is the HDMI cord over there?
I'm sorry,
Is the HDMI cord over there?
connection. Sure. Pick me up for some reason. All right, I'm just gonna try using the HDMI cord, I think.
Okay.
You know, we connect it on the screen.
Yeah.
For some reason, it takes me ages to get it in there. Thank you. Here we go. So for those of you who just joined us, we're just we're just writing up where you would like to visit and why. It can be anywhere in the world, any state, city, country, as long as you can explain why. That's all we need. Do we need more time? Anyone need more time to write? Looks like you guys might need a couple more minutes, so I'll give you like maybe 3 more minutes. How's that sound? Oh, for sure. Okay. Anyone here ready to share their answer? Or do we need more time? Anyone want to go first? You want to go first? Thank you, Cara.
I would like to go to my country, Pakistan, to visit my family, and the other option is I would like to go to travel to different countries like London, Turkey, to see the other cultures.
That's a good answer. My answer would be, I would love to go to Japan because I actually want to experience their culture and learn their language better as well. So I totally understand that. Anyone else want to go? Yes, Christina?
I would like to go to Spain with my family, but I can't because I am waiting to be called for the citizenship interview, or at least I hope. I also would like to go to New York because the time I went there was way too cold and I couldn't enjoy the city as I would like it to.
So you need redemption in New York. I hear it's nice, so. Anyone else want to go? Alicia, can I read yours out loud?
Yeah,
Or do you want to read it to me?
you read it.
I read it, okay. So Alicia says that she would like to visit Europe because her husband is from Poland and she thinks it's a great idea to visit that place. That's cool. That's really cool that your husband's from Poland. Anyone else want to share? Cindy, do you have a place?
I'd like to go back to Australia, but go visit Sydney, Australia, obviously, because of my name. So I think that's where I would like to go.
I think like that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good answers, everyone. Thank you for everyone who participated. So now I want to move on with the review from last class. So let's start with this first question. What does the Constitution do? Does anyone know?
Say
Yes,
that.
Christina? You raised your hand. It's okay.
Set up the government.
Yes. It sets up the government, it defines the government, and protects the basic right of Americans. I do want to reiterate that we are going to try raising our hands again. So let's try working on that. I know it's complicated, but I think it'll be best interest for everyone. So who wants to answer this? What is the supreme law of the land? Carla? The Constitution. The Constitution. Good job. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? Maria?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written, and you can also say the founding fathers wrote the Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? Far?
We are the people.
We the people. You're very close. You added an extra word there, but aside from that, it would have been perfect. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the US Constitution. Name one of the writers. Yes, James Madison. I was trying to remember your name. I'm so sorry. Rosa?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, Rosa. Yeah, so James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, or Publius are all appropriate options for this answer. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Luis?
USA, diplomat.
He was a US diplomat. Good job. You could also say he's the oldest member of the Constitutional Convention, the first Postmaster General of the United States, writer of Poor Richard's Almanac, and he started the first free libraries. Those are all appropriate answers. What is an amendment? Maria?
A change to the Constitution.
A change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution? You don't have to say to the Constitution, that's optional. You could also just say a change. Whatever is easier for everyone to remember. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Bouvardia?
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
We carried the Bill of Rights.
Yes, the Bill of Rights. Good job. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Perla? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, and freedom to petition government. Good job. What is freedom of religion? Maria?
You can practice any
Practice
religion.
any
A religion.
Yes, you can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Good job. How many amendments does the Constitution have? Luis?
27.
Yes, 27. Okay. So that was all the review we had planned. Anyone have questions about the review? No? Okay. So the next thing I want to do was work on our states activity. Do we have that, Sydney, over there? I think it might be in my folder.
Yeah, it might be.
Never took it out. Yeah, back it up. So I thought it would be fun for you guys to know figure out how many states you know. So in the front and back, there's two different worksheets that you can do. To try and figure out how many states you know. I provided a list of all the states here, if that makes it easier, but if you want to make it harder on yourself, you can totally disregard this and try remembering everything. And for my Zoom students, I have posted on Google's Classroom this activity here called the states activity. Do you see it, Albicia?
Let me go in the,
It's gonna be called US State Quiz. So
okay.
while you look for that, I'm gonna explain. You guys are welcome to work in groups if you'd like. But it's no rush. I think it'd just be fun for you guys if you knew how many states you know, where they were. And everything. So I'm gonna give you guys some time on that. So if you have any questions, please let me know.
Do you have colors or with the pencils from?
I was gonna say, so I think on the back it's a color orange or something like that. I think you could probably just mark it or something
Okay.
specifically, because I don't have any colors unfortunately. For that other activity. And obviously, did you find that US state quiz on here?
So this is the first one. Amy posts the 4:21 p.m. That one? You want me to press that one?
It's gonna have a link that says US 50 states.
Not the geography right now.
Yeah.
Mm,
You can pick which side you'd wanna do, whichever catches your interest. That's a good question.
The US 50 states?
Yep, the US 50
The
states. So
US 50 states?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, you could work on any side. I think one of them is trickier than the other personally. So depending on which level they're personally.
It's the US
So
state
depending
quiz.
on. Were you able to help her?
Did you find it? Oh,
I mean, sorry.
okay. Did you find it?
Okay.
No sé. Ah, pues, ok.
Yes, I do.
Is that the question? Oh, the same thing. Was she able to find it?
What you have to say?
I'm not sure if I know them.
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure if I know them.
No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Like even if you just want to try guessing, that is perfectly fine. Because I think a guess is better than no guess.
I know my story, I don't. US map. Next.
Huh? Sacramento.
What about it?
What's the capital of it? Or what is it the capital of?
California.
It is Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm really bad about that.
No, that's just the total list of the states. You read up the, guess. So it's just giving you all the. Do you have a question? You don't know, you don't know. You can just guess, you know, isn't that story? So it's just fun.
I provided plates of all the things she got to engage in here, watch. Then she got
Can I change?
Yeah, for it's not that serious. It's not trying to. It's just more fun, yes. I don't know where it's.
Learn like.
I don't know where they are. Especially the Western.
So yeah, so I forgot like. The graph is right there.
Oh.
Flip it over, baby.
You want me to flip it?
You guys got like 30 seconds to choose.
You guys got from that 30 seconds.
Cool check.
Checking out these, yeah.
I'm
I'll
sorry. Oh, yeah.
Are you able to find the sheet, okay?
I'm trying to find the places.
It should be called US State Quiz. It was posted at 3:56.
No, yeah, I see the map and everything. I'm trying to see what is they telling me.
Oh, you're doing it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. For those of you who are in person, I posted this on Google Classroom if you're interested. It's like a quiz where it asks you where a state is and you have to tell it where it is. And you like, for instance, if I click the wrong state, it'll tell you and you get like 3 tries. And it will tell you which one's the right one. I'm really bad with states. So, me and Cindy were playing around with this earlier, so it's pretty fun. But yeah, if this is something that you're interested in, this is on Google Classroom linked on there, and it even has like, you get 30 questions.
This is the whole subject in the, for the interview too.
There's only certain states that you're supposed to know, but I figured if you know some states, why not see how many states you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the one?
I didn't realize some of them are double stacked. Do you wanna give her a piece of paper, by the way, the one that just came in, hold it up for like a name tag, just whenever you get a chance. There should be maybe extras in my back of the folder, but if not, you can grab from the printer.
Looking for the Chicago.
Oh, that's a city.
It's a city, it's not a state. It's Illinois.
Illinois is down here.
See, in the last one, Illinois, Indiana. And then inside the Illinois. And Chicago inside the Illinois. This
You click here.
Do you know how to? Sydney,
Yeah.
would you like to run by the answers with them, or do you want me to do it?
Or are we just gonna use the map?
Mhm.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking. Oh, huh?
You
How is everyone doing?
But
Bad.
I'm checking for me.
It's hard, even as like a person who's been in the US a long time, I can't do it. so.
I mean, I know the area, but these little states, I don't know which one is which. I know where is where, I mean, which ones are in the west side or in the east side, but
I find the East Coast to be hard because they're so small.
Yeah.
And I find the West Coast to be hard because they're all squares. So it's very hard to distinguish them. So how do you feel? Do you want more time or do you want answers or? How do you feel? You want answers? That's fair. I had trouble with this earlier by myself, so I think we can probably go over the answers now then. So. Can everyone see this? So, let me put this at the worksheet here. Thank you. So let's go over that stage activity, the one that's shorter. What state do we live in?
New Mexico?
Illinois, yes, we live in Illinois.
Oh, I saw which one is the number 11?
Illinois
You say,
is number 25 on the back.
yeah.
You find it, the Fremont right here. We're known as the heart of the United States. So if you look at the United States against the person, that's where the heart would be.
Oh, it's in
Illinois. So as an easy way to remember, kind of like the general area where Illinois is. Just remember it as the heart. Can anyone name 2 states that border Illinois? Christina?
Wisconsin and Indiana?
Wisconsin and Indiana. Now Wisconsin, it's the Alamance. That's an easy way to remember Wisconsin. Or no, that's Michigan, that's my bad, but yeah, Wisconsin is right above us, and Indiana is right to our left. Good job. Yep, you could also see it as our east coast.
This side is for the right,
East coast.
for the two is the.
I guess I'm looking at it this way is my left, but let's say it's on our east side. It's east of us.
So Michigan is on the 23.
Michigan
I mean, yeah.
is number 24.
It's 23.
Hmm?
Which one?
Wisconsin is 23, yes.
Wisconsin.
What is the capital of Illinois? Springfield. Springfield, yeah. Let's try raising our hands, but good job, everyone. Springfield. Does anyone know where Springfield is in Illinois? Does any,
South, way south.
it's pretty south, yeah. It's kind of, it's actually right here. Illinois, it's almost towards like the middle of them. But it's more south side. Where there's like nothing, like the bank. Let's see. What's a Midwest state that we can think of? Arlen? Illinois, yes, we're Midwest. Any other Midwest states?
Nebraska.
Indiana, Wisconsin,
Indiana, Wisconsin, yes.
Michigan.
Michigan is one too. I think Ohio is considered as well. Yeah. What's the state north of Illinois? Wisconsin? Wisconsin, yes. Can anyone tell me what's a state that borders Colorado?
Right now I know because there is the map, otherwise no clue.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, from the map, what do we know?
Utah, Kansas, Wyoming, Nebraska, New
Yeah.
Mexico.
So Utah, Wyoming, Nebraska, and New Mexico. We can go.
Kansas.
I think, actually, Arizona, I think would be considered. It's a really cool spot you can actually go see, where all 4 corners meet. And there's a little circle that you can stand on, where you're standing on all 4 states. Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico.
This is where the ETs are.
Oh, the aliens?
Yeah, the
A lot
aliens,
of
we are
people
the
claim,
aliens.
a lot of people
I think it's
claim,
over there, in Utah and Arizona.
like this area, people like to claim sightings of aliens and California too even. And it's so funny, I think a couple of years ago, the government was like, oh yeah, aliens exist, and everyone kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, they did.
Which is really weird. But yeah. Huh? But
Did
who
the
knows?
government say that?
Huh? The government said it.
Yeah, it's like a whole like conference there.
There was a whole conference, the government said.
But probably it's not what we have in mind. Maybe they are more like, I don't know, Putin,
Yeah,
for example.
who knows? It could be like a whole Kim Jong-un situation where he says unicorns are real. And he doesn't poop. Who knows? But I don't know, but they're in that side, yes, people like the plane sighting. Can we name a state in the West region? Arlen?
California.
California, yeah, that's as far west as you're gonna end.
Mhm.
You could also say Oregon and Washington. Washington State, not DC. To clarify. What's the state east of Ohio?
Mm,
East.
What was it, Mary?
Illinois,
Yeah, east.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, yeah, good job. Can we name a state that borders Florida? Right?
Georgia?
Florida? Yep, any other states?
Alabama. No, Alabama.
Alabama, yep, those two border Florida. And does anyone know where Sacramento is?
California. But I know that because of a song. What was
Really?
your clue?
What's the song?
Mariah Carey.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed, I don't listen
Like
to her.
I'm in heaven with my boyfriend, my lovely boyfriend.
I've never heard of it.
It's from the 90s.
Hmm.
It's very cheesy.
Well, I think a lot of-
Sacramento's in the house. Everybody's in the house. Baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on.
I think a lot of 90s songs are cheesy.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the last question?
Sure. So Sacramento, we're supposed to draw a star on it, and that's over here in California.
It's the capital, right?
Correct. It's like, it's right here. So if you look at the little angle here, it's just right off of this angle. And that's where Sacramento is. Any questions with this side? All right. Should we go over all 50?
Yeah.
Fast, rapid run? Okay, who's got number one then?
Washington.
Washington? Okay, number two, Oregon, good job. Number three, California. Number four,
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay, number five,
Nevada.
Nevada. Number six, Utah, yep. Number seven, Idaho, yep. Eight, Montana, yep. Number nine, Wyoming. Mhm. 10,
New Mexico?
10.
10 is actually.
Colorado.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 10?
Huh?
Colorado.
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 11 is New Mexico. Number 12,
Texas.
Texas. Number 13,
Which one is 13? Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yep.
¿Cómo voy a saber eso?
It's, I think of it as a frying pan. It's the frying pan in the US. That's how I remember it's Oklahoma. 14,
Yeah,
Kansas. 15, Nebraska. 16, South Dakota. 17, North Dakota. 18, Minnesota, nice. 19, Iowa, nice. 20,
Illinois.
oh, it's actually Missouri.
Illinois.
Yeah, 20.
Which one is 19?
19 was
Iowa.
Missouri. Mhm. 21, Arkansas. I think it's really weird. It's Arkansas, but it sounds like it should be Arkansas, but Arkansas.
In Spanish is Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah. You say Arkansas.
Yeah.
You don't say Arkansas.
Mhm.
Like Matthew McConaughey.
Mm.
How do you say that? Matthew McConaughey. Come on, what English is that?
Orion, you're on.
21, you said 22.
So 22, thank you.
Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana, 22. 23.
Wisconsin.
23 Wisconsin, 24.
Michigan.
Michigan, yes, the oven mitt or the baseball club of the US. 25.
Illinois.
Illinois, yes, I hope you guys know that one. 26.
Indiana.
Indiana, 27.
Ohio.
Ohio, good job, 28. Kentucky. Yes, Kentucky. 29. Tennessee, yes. 30.
Mississippi.
Yes, Mississippi. 31.
Alabama.
Alabama, yes. 32.
Georgia.
Georgia, nice job. 33.
Florida.
Florida, yeah. 34. South Carolina, yes. 35. North Carolina, good job. 36. Virginia, yeah. 37. West Virginia, good job. 37, or did we say that? 38, yeah, 38. Yeah, Pennsylvania, 39. New York, 40. Yeah, Vermont, that's really small. 41. Anyone got that one? That one is New Hampshire, which is the smallest state, I believe. No. No, it's not the smallest state. No, it's something else. Never mind. Scratch that. 42.
Maine.
Maine, yeah, which is very high. 43. Massachusetts, good job. 44. Rhode Island is the smallest state of the United States. I only know that because my sister did a project about it in 4th grade. So, very small. 45. Connecticut, yeah, 46. New Jersey, 47. Delaware, yeah, that one's so small. 48. Maryland, yeah. 49.
Alaska.
Alaska, yeah, and 50.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, good job, everyone. You did all 50 states. Anyone have any questions on the states at all? Before we move on? I think we're good. Thank you. Alright, Albania, how you doing over here?
Oh, I already finished, but
Oh, you just didn't, okay,
yes,
cool.
it said
I
your
did,
score. Eh?
I did post that worksheet we were working on. So if you want to look at that, we do go over it and I do say the answers. That's on Google Classroom as well. But you don't have to worry about that right now.
So it's
Uh,
here, it's still the same here in the quiz or where?
I'm sorry, say again?
Where is it? It's still here in the quiz or where is it? The next one?
The worksheet, it's just a worksheet that we did in class. I passed out. Let me find it here really quick for you. It'll be called States Activity. No, yes, States Activity. This is the worksheet we just did in class. If you want to go over it on your own time, you're welcome to, since I do say the answers on the YouTube video, so you can reference that.
The geography?
Yep.
The
It's called
geography?
States Activity.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I will take a look later because I'm gonna start driving.
No, that's fine. It's only if you have time, you know, there's no rush on that.
You say it's save it in the YouTube, right?
Yeah, the answers we're gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be on YouTube, so you'll see the answers on, or hear the answers on there.
Okay, perfect.
Sounds good. There you go. All right. So I think we're ready to move on now. Let's talk about geography. If you didn't already know, we're gonna be talking about this. So let's start off with Canada, if I can get everyone's attention. Okay. So let's talk about Canada. It's the big country above us. It's north of the US. Its northern border stretches more than 5,000 miles from Maine to Alaska. And it has 13 states that border Canada. So there's Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota, Idaho, Washington, and Alaska. So those are the 13 states that border, and this is a question that you have to remember as well. Mexico is a country south of the United States. Its border is 1,900 miles long, and there are 4 US states that border it. So there's only California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. It's one of the busiest borders in the world. And the United States established the border with Mexico after the Mexican-American War, and the Gadsden Purchase in 1853. And it was bought for 10 million. That's pricey investment. The Statue of Liberty is something you guys also need to be familiar with. It is located in New York City, or also known as Liberty Island, which is a 12-acre island in New York Harbor. This was a gift of friendship from France. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated on October 28th, 1886, 110 years after signing the Declaration of Independence. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Statue of Liberty was originally gold when it was given to us. And then it kind of oxidized and became this green statue that you see now. So I think it would have been really cool to see it gold, but it's still really nice to look at, I think. So the Statue of Liberty became a symbol of immigration because it was located next to the first entryway to immigration. It was the first thing immigration saw when they got close to New York. And as immigrants approached the shores of America, the sight of the statue provided a sense of hope and reassurance, symbolizing a promise of new beginning in a land of opportunity. So seeing this statue was such a huge deal, and it still is nowadays. I recommend seeing it if you ever get the chance to go to New York. It's really pretty. So the statue shows a woman, and she's escaping the chains of tyranny, and she's holding a torch symbolizing liberty. And she's also holding a tablet that says July 4th, 1776. Does anyone know what that date symbolizes? Christina?
Declaration of Independence.
Yep, that is the date for the Declaration of Independence was adopted. So it's a really important date. Let's talk about the capital of the US. So when the Constitution established our nation in 1789, the capital of the United States was in New York City. Philadelphia and Pennsylvania were a temporary location for capital. And then in 1800, after 10 years, the capital moved to its current location of Washington, D.C. So here is where you'll find Washington, D.C. It's on the East Coast, not to be confused with Washington State over here. So the capital of Illinois is Springfield. We talked about where it was. It's kind of like towards the southern half of Illinois down here. This is a question you do need to know for the civics portion. Our oceans. So the Pacific Ocean is on the west coast of the United States. And the Atlantic Ocean is on the east coast of the United States. So it's on this side. Our 2 longest rivers in the United States are the Mississippi River and the Missouri River. Here we have a map of the US that show all the rivers. And here you can see the Mississippi River. It goes up to here and it goes all the way down to Mississippi. And the Missouri River, it looks like it starts right over, I saw, right here, yes. Right here, it goes down, here's the Missouri. And it feeds into, looks like the Mississippi, is that correct, Sydney?
Yes.
So they're really long. And if you didn't know this, I think it's super funny that a lot of our states, the borders were created by landmarks like rivers. So if you notice here, the Mississippi River is the border of Illinois, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what they use to help create the border of Illinois, along with other states here. Like this Ohio River over here for Indiana, you can see it creates a border. And then you notice on the West Coast, they start dropping that idea and they say, let's just create boxes. So it gets more blockier and it's just a puzzle piece that are squares. So they kind of give up on the whole using the rivers as a system to create borders. For the states, which I think is kind of cool. That makes you wonder why they ended up dropping it. Let's talk about some US territories. So we have Puerto Rico, the US Virgin Islands, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, and Guam. This is the Puerto Rico flag, the US Virgin Islands. This one's some American Samoa, Northern Mariana Island, no, Guam, and then this is more Northern Mariana Islands. I've never seen their flags before, if I'm being honest, except for Puerto Rico. So I think it's very cool to see them all together here. And I think Northern Mariana Islands is really cool.
And where are the Mariana Islands?
Mhm.
Where are they?
I'm not sure exactly what it is. I thought it was like shells at first, but you can definitely see like a star and a hand back there. It looks like it's holding a fist. Maybe, I think it's like multiple fingers, maybe. Is that what that is?
Looks like a fist or like a, I don't know.
It's very cool to look at. It's a very detailed flag, I feel. So a US territory is partially self-governed. These are not states, but they do have representation in the Congress. Each territory is allowed to send a delegate to the House of Representatives. Everyone, Puerto Rico, US Virgin Islands, Northern Mariana Island, Guam are US citizens. American Samoans are US nationals. The citizens of these territories can vote in primary elections for president, but they cannot vote in general elections for president.
What is the difference between US nationals and US citizens?
So it looks like when you're a US citizen, you're actually given the ability to vote and have like the rights of a citizen versus a US national. It looks like you're just there as a representative of the US. Or like you can go and represent in the US in the Congress and
So
the
they
House of
cannot
Representatives.
vote, the Samoans?
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm,
am.
which is kind of dumb bogus, in my opinion. Any questions?
Where is the location for the one?
Guam,
Asia. Because the Rock Johnson,
mhm.
then Wayne Johnson is from Guam and is by Hawaii, I think,
I think all of these are in like
Asia.
middle America.
Pacific.
They're like all middle American, like Central American area, I believe. But you can look that up in the end though. I don't think I'm familiar with where Guam is either, but we can look that up at the end.
Okay, let me look.
In the
I think
meantime,
it's the Asia one.
okay, so let's move on to our civics test questions. This is just covering all the geography we just learned from today. Can someone name one state that borders Canada?
No, I am.
Luis?
New York.
Okay, I heard New York. So yeah, New York is right here. And you have 12 other options if you can't remember New York. Let's see.
Michigan.
Alicia, if you could type your answers, I think that would be easier.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I think, and instead of talking over each other, try raising your hands.
En el Pacífico.
So that's like
But it's beautiful,
West-
look.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
Excellent.
Texas, Texas.
But it's one like.
Texas. Yes. Any other states?
Okay, like Arizona, Mexico, all thinking, so. Mexico.
Yes, so Arizona and New Mexico are also part of that. Mhm. Okay. Can someone please raise their hand? Nope, we're not looking at that. If someone could raise their hand and tell me, where is the Statue of Liberty? Arlen.
New York Harbor.
Liberty Island. Can you let her know? Okay, we'll just wait a second here. Is she typing them?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Alicia, if you could type them, or if you want to participate, could you raise your hand on Zoom?
Okay.
Do you know how to raise your hand in Zoom?
How?
There should be like a reaction down there.
Oh,
that
okay.
allows you to do it. Just because I think it'd be easier than having a lot of people talk at once.
All right. Sorry.
Thank you. No, it's okay. You didn't know. I'll have Sydney let me know when you raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay. That's cleared up now. So New York Harbor, you don't have to say harbor, that's optional. Liberty Island. And also acceptable are New Jersey, New York City, and on the Hudson River. Those are all acceptable answers as well. What is the capital of the United States? Okay, so Washington DC. Good job. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Farah?
It's the Mississippi
Okay,
and, start with M two.
it's okay. Does anyone know the other one? Perla? No, Missouri, yes. Good better that. I almost felt, I called you Perla accidentally because I read Perla.
So it's Missouri and Mississippi.
Yep, Mississippi and Missouri. You don't have to say river, but since that's only optional. Name one US territory. Maria? Puerto Rico. Anyone else?
One,
Christina
which
Guam?
is
Okay,
by Australia.
okay, cool.
We check it out.
I'll have to look at that at the end.
It's Asian.
Mhm. Arlen, did you have another answer? American Samoa, okay. Any other answers?
Oh.
Mariana.
Mariana Islands, nice. Did she raise her hand up? Okay,
She broke one.
okay, so she said Guam too, okay, nice. And we were able to get all of them but the US Virgin Islands. Good job. So you only need one of them, as long as you remember one, you're good. All right, that's all I have for you for the civics portion. Any questions on these? No? Before I move on, do you guys want to see where Guam is?
Yes. And I really wanna go. All of us are.
See. Where is Guam?
Everybody's saying.
Might be under images. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's gonna be around here. Let me see if I can find a better image though. Or a map.
Second picture.
Or I'm gonna pull up a map, I think. So here's Guam. The small little island. So there's the Northern Marina Islands.
Oh.
It's by the Philippines over here. If I zoom out enough, you'll lose it, but it's right there. So here is Africa, China, Japan, you go this way, the United States. This is all the Pacific Ocean. And it's just above, it looks like Australia. Very small. I'm very surprised that they're a US territory.
So an American citizen doesn't need any visa to go to Guam or the Mariana Island. So when we get our passports, we can go there like without any paper.
Mhm.
Because it's a territory.
Correct.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sounds like a very long flight.
It sounds like a very good plan.
Okay. So let's move on to reading and writing. Does anyone here want to read this first sentence for me? Maria?
When is the Independence Day?
Nice. When is Independence Day? And I'll be say whenever you want to jump in, let Sydney know.
You want me what?
Did you want to
Who
read
is,
this?
who is on the dollar bill?
Awesome. Who is on the dollar bill? Perfect. Who wants to read this one? Back there. You want to read it? I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. It's hard. Yeah. Huh? Minerva. That's right. Minerva.
George Washington.
Perfect. Who was George Washington? Who wants to read this one? Maria, was it? Yes, Maria.
Who is the father of our country?
Who is the father of our country? Good job. How about this one? You wanna go? It's so hard for me to read the names.
Who is the people come to America?
Why do people?
Why?
It's okay.
Why do the people come to America?
Those W's are tricky sometimes, but good job on correcting yourself. Why do people come to America? Who wants to do this one? Rosa?
Why do we have to pay the government?
Perfect. What do we have to pay the government? All right. Any questions on those sentences here? Okay. Let's move on to writing.
We're doing it next year. Or we don't even.
I have the sentences ready. We can probably do that afterwards.
Okay.
Do you want to give off the sentences?
Yeah.
All right. Ohio is under.
Everybody right?
Let me see if you could type your answers in chat. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm driving, that's why, but I forgot to write the last two
That's okay.
questions.
Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. Can you repeat? Everybody good? Number 2 is Washington is on the dollar bill. Washington is on the dollar bill. Washington is on the dollar bill. Is on the dollar bill. Washington is on the dollar bill. Everybody good? Okay. Number 3 is Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Everybody good? Number 4 is Washington is the father of our country. 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 Is everybody okay? Number 5 is people came to be free. 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 Everybody okay? The last one is we pay taxes. We pay taxes. Does anybody want to come up and time out? 1 and 4. Somebody want to do number 4? Does one look okay, everybody? How about this? One look okay? You wanna come?
In writing this, are they gonna see the all letters, but after small like periods and everything? In the writing, they gonna see everything, like the letter is small and the period in the end, like everything is now.
It's more focus on the.
That's what I'm like, okay, I was reading the detail, that's why I want to make sure that.
They're not too big on punctuation. But yeah.
You're not.
Does somebody want to do 2 and 5 for me? Want to do 2? Yeah. Okay, perfect, thank you. Can I get somebody to do number 5 for me? Number 5. Thank you. You can do, number 3, yeah. Mhm. How did 5 look, everybody? Which one? Is it? Okay. Okay. Number 3. Thank you. How does number 2 look to everybody?
Washington is on.
You're close. You're close.
Okay.
You did great though. Oh, the 3 and 6.
President is not the capital T.
Yeah, they could be capitalized, but if you don't capitalize it, it's still okay. Mark, capitalized.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody.
I was gonna show them the really quick. Let's see. Thank you for reading all these. Here are the answers, in case you shouldn't get them over there. Or if maybe you find someone's handwriting a bit iffy, just kidding. But
Oh, dollar is with capital D.
I just capitalized it, so the way I understand capitalization, are you familiar with what noun is? So a noun is a person, place, or thing.
Okay,
So anytime you are talking about a noun, it should be capitalized.
okay. So dollar and bill are both with capital.
Well, dollar bill is one thing. It's a dollar bill is a one thing. It's together, so they're capitalized together.
Okay.
Mhm.
So how about flag? Because I see flag with capital F and I see flag with lowercase f.
It depends on where you use it. If you're talking about the American flag,
Yeah,
then it should be capitalized, but if you're just saying there's a flag over there, you can just.
so when we say like the flag is red, white and blue, the F is capital, right?
Yes, because you're talking about
Okay.
the American.
Mhm. Again, it's not a huge deal if you don't get the capitalization correct. They're not looking for capitalization specifically, they just want to make sure that you're spelling it correctly first. And if you want to try working on your capitalization and punctuation after that, then you're more than welcome to. But do not worry about capitalization too much. If you end up capitalizing a F or don't capitalize it.
But the thing is that in Spanish, the way we capitalize is different. It's only for nombres propios, you know.
Mhm. That's it. Any questions, any more questions on the sentences? Okay. I have more writing practice for you guys. Cindy, do you want to pass them out?
Yeah.
I didn't create a slide for it, but if you guys remember, let me pull up a previous slide. Alicia, it's gonna be in Google Classroom again.
These are like the multi-level dictions that we've been working on in the past. So, there's a B, and a C. I'll show you guys the difference. This is the A version right here, where you just circle the right answer to finish it. You guys remember this one? Yeah. And then there's once I find it. There's a B version, where some of the words are already there, you just fill in the last word. And then there's a C version where you're gonna listen to the sentence and write the whole sentence yourself. So, by show of hands, who wants the A diction? Does anybody want the A? Does anybody want the B? Everybody wants the C? C? Okay.
Here you go. So for those, yeah, Cindy explained it perfectly. So this is just a previous slide I found that we did. So there are 4 levels, like Cindy explained. The first one, it's multiple choice. You have to listen to the right answer and circle the correct one. The second one, you just have a blank line, you have to fill it in. In this case, you're just putting in blue. The third one, you have 2 blank lines, you want to fill those in, you're only given like this one word. So your writing flag is red, white, and you're also writing blue. The last one, you just have this blank line. This is the hardest level. If you're more comfortable with English, this is the level you want to do. And you're writing this full sentence. Alicia, it's on Google Classroom as well. I made the document like usual. Let me know if you don't find it.
It's in the Google class.
Yes.
Which one is it? The first one?
It will be, let me pull it up here for you. It'll say, the first one at 421, geography multi-level diction. There's a form there and it's the same thing. You can pick the level that you want to do when you listen to Sydney speak.
Okay.
So just give it a moment and Sydney will be reading those off to you.
Would you like this series? This one? Would you like the same she had? Would you like one? Which piece would you like? Would you like this one? Or would you like? Would you like this one? It's sort of some. Yeah, it's some. Would you like this one? Yeah. This one? Would you like the same one? Or would you like? Grab one. Would you like this? Or would you like? The difference between I have the over right here and then this one. Would you like? Or do you like? This one's more difficult. I'll come back with some of the options. Do you want to say? Everybody good? For each of the rainbow, you start with the last word, this is the right. Or we have. Is everybody okay? Everybody had big groups? Yeah.
Are you good? Can I have one of the level ones? Did you want to read them off or did you not? Okay. Alicia, were you able to find the Google form by the way?
Sorry?
Were you able to find the Google form?
Yeah, I did that. Just the first page. I just did.
Okay, cool. I'm about to start reading the sentences. So
Okay.
are you ready?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. How about everyone out there? Does everyone out there have a sheet? Everyone get out here? Okay. I'm just gonna wait, make sure that you're ready and then we'll start with these.
One, two, three.
Okay, how you go back
There should be a back arrow
to
there.
see?
Here, let me show you. You view this. So if you press next, you could go back and it should be a back arrow. If you decide to do an easier one. And this goes for anyone in here too, by the way, if you haven't seen these forms on Google Classroom. I did these on Google Classroom. If you want to listen to the YouTube and try doing them at home. It's the same thing, so I separated them by levels. The last one's the hardest one. Just make sure you go all the way to the end to press submit. And yeah, but you can't go back to previous level if you end up saying that's too hard. But you can go on YouTube to listen to the sentences. Were you able to do it, Alicia?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start with the first sentence. Everyone here
I'm
ready?
driving, but I did the first one, but I don't know how to go back. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you-
I got it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Then I'm gonna start with this first sentence if everyone's ready. Alaska is the largest state.
Alaska.
Do you need to repeat? Alaska is the largest state. Anyone need to repeat? Does anyone here need a repeat?
Alaska, the largest state.
Yeah, do you want me to repeat that for you again? No, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're good. I'm gonna move on to the second one, then, if everyone is okay.
Yeah.
California has the most people. Yes, California has the most people. Any repeats? Okay, are we ready for the third one? Canada is north of the United States.
Hey.
Of course. Canada is north of the United States. How are we doing? Anyone here need a repeat? Okay. Canada is north of the United States. Are we good to move on? Okay. Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. Of course. Delaware was the first state. Any repeats? Okay, move on. Yep, okay. Mexico is south of the United States. Did you want me to repeat? Yeah. Mexico is south of the United States. Of course. Mexico is south of the United States. Are we good to move on?
Yeah.
Okay, last one. New York City was the first capital. Of course, New York City was the first capital. Anyone need a repeat? Okay. Are we good to erase these? Does anyone need this still? Me, who said yes? No one said yes? No, I just saying. Okay. Okay. Who wants to do number 1 and number 4? Any takers? Sandra? Anyone want to do the other one? Any takers? I know it works for sure. You can do 4-1, whichever you prefer. Who's your first? Anyone want to do the other one? What? Yeah, you want to do one? Okay, so you want to do number 4? Okay, you want to do number 2 or 5 at next time? Um, LBC, do you want to type them out in chat? And Cindy can check your work.
Yeah, what do you want me to type?
The sentences I just gave. If
Oh.
not, we can retell them to you.
Okay. I'm almost at home. I can type it right now. 7 minutes. Sorry, it was a lot of traffic.
That's fine, don't worry about it then. There's no issue there.
Okay. I was listening, but
Okay,
I
thank you.
can't.
Who wants to do number 2? Yeah, thank you. Anyone want to do number 3? Awesome. Anyone want to do number 6? Last one. Wanna take it? No? Fran? Sure, thank you. Everyone agree that this side looks good? Look good to everyone too?
Capital is, again, with my capitalization questions.
It's
Is
okay.
it capital C or lowercase c?
Capital, that would
Because
be.
if you say
That-
noun, it's a
Uh,
noun.
The person place their thing, capital.
It's not
Lowercase. I think it would be lowercase.
Yeah, they don't got now more
Mhm.
Es que no lo sé.
Cuando lleva nombre, por ejemplo, New York City.
Sí, eso sí.
Lleva el nombre ahí.
Yeah, capital.
El nombre
It's not
de.
capital.
It's not
New
capitalized.
York.
El nombre
Capital is not
de-
capitalized.
I'd be in the nombre. Llevarán más que un ejemplo.
Sure.
La catedral de Delaware y no.
Es como United States,
No,
Claro.
es del centro de México.
Where do you use Mexico?
United States.
Oh,
Oh,
the
it's
United
United
States.
States. Oh, like, you can-
No sé, es que no sé, es que yo no sé, pero no es
It's tricky. There's lots of resources online that can tell you exactly what's capitalized and what's not. I can send you some if you're interested, or I can post them on Google Classroom if you guys are more interested in that sort of thing. Again, I just didn't think it was that important, but if you are really interested, I can look for something for you.
It's just to learn because
Of course.
it's very different than in Spanish.
No, I understand. I was looking it up briefly, and my understanding was if it was a noun, you capitalize it.
And capital is a noun.
Capital is.
It's a common noun. Noun. Yeah. Un nombre común. A common noun.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Not a person or. Maybe it's not place, maybe it's things that you wouldn't capitalize.
So you know it's very tricky.
Yeah. I can look for resources.
Okay.
online for that then for you next time, if you like your email, then you do.
But north and south are with capital, right? North, south, east, and west, I think it's with capital, but I could be wrong.
I believe those are lowercase.
Yeah,
Lower,
yeah, those are lower.
north, west, east, and south is lower case.
If you're saying like it's north of something. then-
No, Canada is north. Oh,
If you say like it with a direction and it's lowercase, so if it's part of the name, like the Northern Marina Islands, and that's capitalized.
yeah, but in my GPS, every time it's north, south, west, it's capital, so
But is it only saying north, south, and
I
west?
am gonna pay attention because I don't know.
I'll try bringing some information on that next class.
Okay.
Okay, how much time do we have left
Look,
today?
here is with capital, west and east.
Hmm? Where?
For sure. 15 minutes, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the both.
That's-
But if I want to say north and south is lower case.
Saying I'm heading north,
Okay.
just say this lowercase.
There's 15 minutes left. Do you want to do just reading and civics, writing and civics?
What?
There's 15 minutes left. You just want to do writing and civics?
Yeah, we mean,
Like, we split the group up depending on what they want to work on.
oh, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Alright, so since there's not a lot of time left, maybe what we can do, if there's those of you who want to work on writing, do you want to do writing or read, civics?
I can do civics.
Alright, so those of you who want to do writing can come with me and I'll be on this side of the class. And if you want to work on civics questions, you can go with Sydney, he'll be on this side of the class. For the last 15 minutes of class.
Also, who still needs a list of the 100 questions? Does anybody still need one? I know you still need one. Does anybody else need one? Do you guys need one? Okay, I'll make some time. Do you need one? Okay.
So if you wanna work on civics, go on this side of the class. If you wanna work on writing, let's go on this side of the class. Does that make sense? If you wanna work on the 100 questions, this side. If you wanna work on writing, this side. Correct. Depending on which one you wanna work on. Depending on how many people are gonna do writing, we'll see. If not, if it's logical, I'll be recommending.
So, civics,
On the planet of the TV.
pero yo de capitalidad, ¿me entienden?
Oh, just right up there, right? Yeah.
Esto es para mí, es a mí, ya.
Okay, everyone here want to do writing?
So it sends up the government.
Yeah.
The government.
And you want to do writing? Look at this right here.
So we can- whatever.
Are you doing writing? Here too, in line or writing? Right here, there's back there. Are you doing writing questions?
So. First
And
Amendment,
any preference?
Constitution. Rights.
Like, do you want to practice writing or do you want to practice your?
Right.
That would be what's in it. Okay. Oh, I don't want
So we got speech.
Okay,
freedom of
everyone here will be
religion,
okay.
Freedom of assembly.
Okay, awesome.
Freedom of
So
press.
when I have to do sentences, like the words that we can work on that are common, in sentences, how does that sound?
How many amendments does it?
Do y'all have paper? Yes. Okay. Alright. So the first word I have for you guys is Adam.
What is an amendment?
Adam.
Or an addition.
Adam,
Change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution? You don't have to say.
like, what's it, John Adams, so Adams, like the name. Anyone need to repeat that?
John Allen.
Just Adams.
Everyone-
Adams only. I'm just gonna do words that are common. In the writing.
And pursuit of happiness.
Anyone need to repeat that?
The rights. Freedom of
Oh, I'm
speech,
sorry, that's what you're checking.
freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Like,
Are we good?
not exactly, because this one also has freedom of expression and.
Arts.
So, yeah, that one was, the First Amendment. So what is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? That's strictly speech, religion, assembly.
Anyone
press,
need more time on that?
Rights of everyone living.
Okay. Last name I have here is Washington.
That one is, Declaration of Independence.
Okay,
So the Declaration of Independence, it's, life, liberty, and then pursuit of that. Okay, you got that distinction now, or you want me to explain it?
Anyone need to repeat this? Yeah, I did the whole thing.
Okay, so when I say this is one right or freedom
Washington.
from the First Amendment, that is speech,
I mean, not right for
religion,
repeating, but I'm just asking for Washington.
press,
If you want extra practice.
okay. The following.
Alright, let's do the next word. Let's try American Indian.
and you talk about the Declaration of Independence, that is life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And then when I just say what are the two rights of everyone living in the United States, it's expression, speech, assembly,
American
petition,
Indian.
religion, and the right to bear arms. So that you hear what is one right or freedom from the First Amendment, you can use the same two answers, but we can use the same two.
Anyone need to repeat that? Alright, you ready for the next one? Alright, capital.
Yeah, everybody got it? What do we show loyalty to the state of flag? The United States or the flag?
With capital S.
Yeah.
With capitalization.
Next word is citizen.
Yeah, it's word amendments to the Constitution about who can vote, describe one.
Sure. Citizen.
Anyone, sorry, man or woman can vote. And now,
Citizens.
they have a race.
Yeah, so you're right, Zach. So it would be citizens, 18 and older. can vote.
Citizen.
Full text.
Same.
Any citizen can vote. That's what I'm talking about.
Plural.
So you just say, citizen. And then the last one you have, any male citizen. that can vote.
Do we have to check your all answer or is everyone good? Okay, let's do civil or.
Yeah, any citizen. So you don't have to say any citizen, you can know the citizen can vote, we can just say citizens. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
They need to vote in a federal election.
Everybody for the next one? Okay. So let's do Congress. Congress.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
The same.
Vote in the federal election or run for the federal law.
You gonna move on? Alright, next one. Father of our country.
Give up loyalty to other nations.
Father of our country.
Obey the Constitution.
Give up loyalty to other countries, defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States, obey the laws of the United States, serve in the U.S. military and navy. You can just say serve in the U.S. military. Serve for the important work for the nation. Be loyal to
Flag.
the
Flag.
give up loyalty, be loyal.
Be loyal.
Be loyal.
It's like getting married.
Over the law. What's the last one you said?
Be loyal to the United States.
Let's
What is
do
one thing
free.
being a person is saying?
Free.
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 Maybe use a
Free, like,
the library.
what do you think?
And he was the oldest member of the Constitution Convention. The oldest founding father.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's true. So the old,
So, you are definitely oldest member of the Constitutional Convention.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one? Okay, yeah. Freedom of speech.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Yeah, Indian Native American. Oh, they were saying that's an, no, that's not. That's what it's, what it's called.
Mohican.
Cherokee, Navajo, Chippewa.
Do you guys want to write the answers on the board then that we have currently? That you guys know the answers are? So if you guys can read down, or do you guys want me to go to 7?
Arawa, China, Mohegan, Sierra, Oneida, Lakota, Crow, Texas, Hopi, or Indian.
And there are more,
You going to 7?
but they don't like when you say another one. They say
Right, let's do the next
neither,
one.
because they can.
President.
Like Algonquin.
There's a lot of streets where a lot of, and
Algonquin is an Indian. Or Sequoia,
I know there's a
besides
street,
the trees in Indian.
there's a street Chippewa to. Yeah.
Lakota.
China.
What was the first one in Massachusetts?
Right.
The
Like the
first
Bill of Rights.
Thanksgiving. What was the No, los otros, los indios. Pero no serán los lacos.
Right, como.
Squanto was the one. Was the one Indian, but the tribe. I read that book.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. Well, for civil rights or work for equality for all. Or fight for civil rights.
let's do the next one. Let's do senators.
The star, scandal,
Senators.
Star Spangled.
No, Senate is a person. Senator. Thank you. That's how you say it, senador. Okay. I have to work on my Spanish.
So the song is just like. one of those sections, but it's like, it's about. The story.
Big history.
What is one reason?
Reading.
Are you good to move on? Next one, let's do state. State.
Practice their religion and escape persecution.
So the pilgrims came because
State.
they didn't want to
State.
have the same religion as the King of England.
Yeah, are we good? All right, let's do White House.
Yeah, but you know, put your life in that risk. I don't know, maybe I will pray what the king says I have to. I don't know.
They almost feel that it's just the longest thing for the name this way.
Yeah.
Like his own seafood.
So we just write the answers on the board, then leave it there for now.
They're supposed to go.
You
Croatia.
guys know the road across the wall. Okay,
He never knew that he discovered.
so the thing about the time.
Yeah, he was, he thought he was.
He was Asia. Las y la India.
Why did he call this like?
High taxes.
All right, let's go down the line. Right.
Also because of.
Can you write items for me?
Which also.
Rumble.
Yeah, also reason that amendment now. We can't order things.
What do we think? Do we agree? Do we agree with this, Adam? With
You mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we sign it up? All right, you're ambitious, I like it. You're gonna do Lincoln.
Economic, market economy, market.
Or market. The economic system in the United States.
We did that. I cannot see it. Pretty close.
What is the rule?
Does anyone want to correct this?
Everybody must be hello and give us about the.
How did that?
Government must obey the law. No one is above it.
La N primero y luego la E. La E.
No, that's actually correct. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Okay.
Call for minute break or call for still break. So if you get with the answer that, or maybe you do that, you call for the rest. We all in legislative service.
Do you agree?
Between 18 and 26.
Washington?
And say
Yeah.
at age 18. we
You
can
want to
say
get American
18. Wait, at 18.
Try your best. There's no judgment here.
What group of people was taken to America and sold at the age of
Africans.
What do we think about this? American Lincolns. Without N. So we don't need an S here. No S. Then what else? Indians, yeah, yeah. Indian is capital.
yeah,
It's already capital. You don't need a slash here though.
New York.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be there. We just don't need it. Yeah, it's true, it's the same. You don't have to. Oh, okay. You don't need it.
Idaho.
Want to get some American? Yeah, but just American. Oh, okay. You want to be happy, please?
Name one state that we're Mexico. California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. Those are the states that we're Mexico. What motion is on the west coast of the United States?
Do you all agree? You want to be citizens for me?
Mississippi and.
How was that on Google for you, by the way? Was it easy for you to get on there?
Almost.
1887. Yeah, 1787 is true.
Maria?
That's the declaration.
Sorry. You want to do the next one, please?
July 4th.
You want to do Civil War?
786.
Okay.
So that's before. Which is. So, Constitution 1787, Declaration July 4th, 1787. The federal.
Rubius, which is everybody.
You
Thank you,
also
Lisa.
don't have to-
Yeah, who were in Congress? Okay. Cecilia, right? Yeah. Do you want to do the next one for me? Do you want to do father of our country? Father.
July 4th. And who wrote it?
No, Thomas Jefferson.
You can also just say Jefferson, but it's not just Jefferson. Questions on it? Like, you know, the repeat one.
No.
No,
For the.
Yeah, so, I'm having classes, so.
Perdón, ¿y cuándo se hace la Oye, what's your name?
June, they were starting in June.
I have a test one. La carta de quién no me no tienes que hacer las huellas. Y ahora, en este momento, el tiempo estimado ponía 4 meses, 3 meses, ya por 3 meses.
Or if we have another lady, her name is Jane. She is also. If you use Jane, you want to set up an appointment.
It's in charges.
Sí, que estaba ligado en orden.
I would sure. Did you put your number on? Okay, yeah, I'll message you. No problem.
Pero me
No
ponía
problem.
4
Have a good day.
y ahora me pone 3 meses. Pero me lleva poniendo 3 meses, 2 meses.
Yes.
Pone que ahora no hay nada que les llame la atención y que sigan revisando mi solicitud. Yo tenía un ticket, pero ya lo he pagado. Ya fui a hacer mi driver's license, todo bien.
Okay.
Me pararon por ir con el teléfono. Hace 4 años. Todo lo demás, yo, bien.
There you go. Then you do for me, right?
¿Y cuándo? Pues yo diciembre como 10, no, 10 de diciembre. Una de mi trabajo lo echó hace 1 año y medio y le sigo poniendo 4 meses.
Are you going here on the last day? You want
Es de México.
the White House and
Ella.
for the lights. You want to
Yo
say?
pensé que lo mío era porque soy de España, la de España, Estados Unidos,
Yeah,
es
say,
distinta.
then we'll let you
Pero
do it.
ella es de México. Yo lo fui de pequeña. Casi no hablo español. Yo de pequeña, como con 9 años.
Thank you.
Pues por dejarlo. Le valió. ¿Cuántos años? Bueno, claro.
Are we all good on these? Any questions on these words here? Okay. I know everyone's leaving already, but next class, we're gonna cover, we're gonna be reviewing. And we're gonna be looking at the 3 branches of government next class. It's gonna be a long one, so. Oh, you guys are ready.
Ojalá.
The review is just like what we saw so far.
No,
It's a dark thing, so we'll find out if it's covered or not. If you haven't signed in already, then you can sign in. Yeah, that's fine. Did we get your emails?
María Salamanca, pero no Guanajuato, Salamanca, España. No me digas, Salamanca.
Tengo hermanos en Madrid, en
I'll make sure that, I'm gonna check the, Google Classroom invite, and on there, the Zoom is gonna be in there. Do you know what Google Classroom is?
I don't know.
Do you want me to show you really quick?
Pero es que yo hablaba muchísimo más todavía, porque yo llevo hasta en mi teléfono. Pareces mexicana.
All right, Albisa, do you have any questions for me before I end Zoom?
No, I'm okay. I don't
Alright.
know if you got the test, the last one that I made it.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Alicia.
okay. All right, see you Thursday.
See you. Take care.
Okay, bye, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. See you.
Gracias, bye.